guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be all about my favorite fall products. The majority of this is makeup, but then I have a couple of other random things that I just find are essentials for me. I saw Casey Holmes do this video and it just really got me into the fall mood and made me want to do this video myself. So yeah, go check her out. I'm sure you guys are already watching Casey Holmes because she's just the best ever. But yeah, I'll link her channel down below. So let's just get into it. So I want to start with eyeshadows and eyeshadow palettes just because I'm not a huge eyeshadow palette person, but these ones I love and they're all very fall to me. So the first one I'm going to talk about is very obvious. It's the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. This is a very, very, very fall palette. It's got a lot of warms and a lot of burgundies and all that kind of stuff, and it just screams fall. This is probably her most popular product, I'm pretty sure, other than like brow products, and for good reason, because it's just amazing and it's beautiful and you can create so many different looks. I find that this is just a beautiful, perfect fall palette. And with everything that I'm about to mention here, you could really use anything at any time of the year, but I'm just talking about it now because I find myself pulling them out around this time of year. So I also really find that I've been loving the Subculture palette from Anastasia. I know that there has been a lot of controversy around this palette. I personally have found that it works for me. If this palette doesn't work out for you and you don't like the way that it works or whatever, I'm sure that there are other colors from other brands that look identical. What I love the most about this palette is that I never would have put all of these colors together, and it really made me explore my creativity a little bit more. So I really, really love that about this palette. So even if you don't like this palette itself, I love the colors, but I've just found that this has been a go-to palette for me and I love using it. The next palette that I have here that is very fall is the Naked Heat palette from Urban Decay. This did come out over, hello brush, this did come out over the summer, but I just think it's very fall too. I mean, a lot of like warm orangey stuff can go summery or fall-y, you know what I mean? But I love this. It is a very warm tone palette. It's got a little bit of purple in there. It's very, very pretty. I myself am not a palette person. I like to just grab my palette with my individual shadows from different brands, and that's what I normally use, except the past month I have been grabbing these like crazy, which is so unusual for me, so that's why I had to talk about them. I have two individual shadows here that I want to talk about because they are so freaking beautiful and they're very bronzy fall type eyeshadows. This one is Makeup Geek Legend and then this one is Makeup Geek Flamethrower. These all over your eyelid during the fall are just so beautiful. I love them. I haven't done a tutorial with them this year, and honestly the only reason why I haven't is because I have so many in the past that I've used both of these with and I didn't want to be overkill. I wanted to kind of get out of my comfort zone and use a couple other things, but I know that I'm probably going to be using these two eyeshadows a ton. I used them a ton last year and they're go-to fall eyeshadows for me. And then the last eyeshadows that I want to talk about is the palette from Katie and Desi. This is the Dose of Colors palette from the Desi x Katie collection. It's called The Girls, and this is an amazing fall eye palette. I mean, you would have to pair this with matte colors and stuff, which is totally fine. This green color is so pretty. The bronzy color here is great for an all over bronze color. If you want sort of like a dark vampy smoky eye, you could go in with this one. And if you wanted something a little lighter or even just a highlight, you could go in with this one. So I can definitely see myself using this all throughout the fall. I've already come up with multiple different looks in my mind that this palette would be great for. So I think that you should get your hands on it if you don't have it, because it's awesome. I have a few blushes here that I want to talk about. The first one is very obvious and you guys already freaking know what it is. It's Tarte Exposed. I freaking love this blush. I love it all year round. It's a good kind of like a wear with anything sort of blush. It's a beautiful color. It's kind of like a brownie mauve, and I think it looks good with every single eye color or any makeup look at all. But it just reminds me of fall because I bought it during the fall time like a long time ago. I always pull it out around this time of year and use it constantly. The next blush that I have here is NARS Gilda. Now I remember talking about this blush last year on my channel, and then I remember going to like find it online and I couldn't find it anywhere. So I don't know if this is still sold, and maybe it is. I was just crazy and couldn't find it, but this is NARS Gilda. It's a really pretty deep sort of peachy orangey pink color. I'm horrible at describing things, but I love this blush. It's so pretty for this time of year. The last color that I have here, I just have in my palette, and this is Sin from NARS. It's just a dark purple, basically. It looks like, especially since I'm so fair, it almost looks like it's not going to work, but trust me, it does. It's a beautiful blush and I love it for fall. I love this one, and I feel like it's crazy because I'm so fair, and this is definitely not for my complexion, but I love this color. This is Trophy Wife from Fenty Beauty. It's so cool. I love it because I just apply the tiniest amount, and it just looks like gold glitter on my cheekbones, and I freaking love it. I'm gonna use this through the holiday season. I just think it's gorgeous, and especially if you have a deeper skin tone, this is gonna look 10 times better on you than it does on me, and I just think it's so unique and so pretty, and I'm totally gonna start using it on my eyes too. It's just beautiful, and I just feel like it's very fall. It's very fall color to me. I like it. I know everybody loves pumpkin spice lattes. I even made a pumpkin spice latte makeup tutorial, but I do not like pumpkin spice lattes. I love caramel macchiatos. That is just my jam, and I get it all year round, but I get it more around this time of year just because it gets a little bit colder. I also really like the caramel apple spice, but that's like a treat. That's like a dessert. It's so freaking sweet. And then when they come out with the creme brulee latte, I love that one as well, but thought I'd mention that because I'm drinking it. So I've got quite a few lip colors that I'm gonna talk about, and the first one is the one that's on my lips. It just screams pumpkin to me. This is the Miami Fever liquid lipstick from Ofra Cosmetics. I freaking love this color. It looks like a pumpkin is just on my lips, especially when I first put it on. It definitely dries a lot darker, but it's still really pretty. But I don't have any colors that look like this at all, and it's just so fall appropriate to me. So I love this color. And I think you compare it with something dramatic like this, and it doesn't look too overpowering, or you could do like a very natural eye, and then it looks a little bit more bold. So very cool. Then I have two lip colors that are actually from the Dose of Colors collection with Katie and Desi, the No Shade lipstick. And the reason why I like this is because it is a nude, but for me and my skin tone, it goes very like butterscotchy nude, and I just love it. It's so fall to me. It's definitely more orangey and more warm than other nudes that I have, because I can tend to go more pinky nude, but that is definitely a warmer nude for me. And then the other one is the Sauvage liquid lipstick. This is a dark, deep, vampy oxblood shade. It's like a purpley red. The formula of this liquid lipstick is absolutely amazing. It's so comfortable on the lips and so pigmented. I need to go and buy more liquid lipsticks from Dose of Colors because this has been the most comfortable formula. Same with Ofra. Ofra has very comfortable liquid lipsticks. The next color that I have here is Rebel. This is actually a satin formula, and this is one of the first lipsticks I ever bought ever in general, and oh, it's so freaking pretty. It's like a deep dark magenta, and I like it because it gives a little bit of a sheen to your lips, but it's also really deep. I like to pair this with Night Moth lip liner from MAC, and that's an even deeper color that actually matches Sauvage almost perfectly, but putting that underneath makes it a little bit deeper, and then this on top is like brighter but still dark, you know? And whoo, it's just so pretty. I love it. And then this is super random, but this is the Dior Glow Maximizer. It's like a little lip balm, but I use this all the time. This lives in my purse. I don't even have a place for it here and with my makeup because it just lives in my purse. I'm the type of girl that I will film this dramatic makeup look, and then when I go out, I will wipe off my lips and put this on. This will kind of go with your natural lip color and create a different color for everybody, but it's still very hydrating. It's like a chapstick, but like a tinted chapstick, but one that works with your lips, if that makes sense. Very interesting. I love this. I've been using it for years, and it's just my favorite, and I keep repurchasing it because it's that awesome. Next, I have different nail polishes to talk about. The first one is the one that I have on my nails right now, and I do need to redo my nails. They're looking a little grungy, but I've had my nails this color for 2 weeks now, maybe. But this is Essie Carry On. It is a deep, deep, deep purple. And from afar, it almost looks like it's black, but it's definitely just a really deep, rich purple. It almost looks like Sauvage liquid lipstick from Dose of Colors. It's just a really pretty, vampy, dark color for fall. And then another color that looks a lot like Carry On is this one from Deborah Littman. If you're looking for like a bougie nail polish, get this one. It's the Good Girl Gone Bad, and it is kind of like a glittery purple. It almost has like a red glitter. I don't know. It's just so pretty. I love it, and I always pull it out around this time of year, except mine has finally gone a little goopy, and I don't think I'm going to be able to use it this year. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to revamp that nail polish or buy another one. But I use it all the time, and for me it was worth the splurge because I used it so much. I have one skincare product that I want to talk about. This is the Glam Glow Flash Mud Mask. It's the brightening mask. This is awesome. I got this when I did a sponsorship with them in, I think it was November or December, but this is one of my favorite masks ever. I have the same skincare routine that I've had for like 3 years now, but I incorporate masks into my routine to kind of like do certain things that I need to be done to my skin, if that makes sense. And I find that in like the colder months is when you really want to exfoliate and get rid of the dead skin. So this is kind of like a scrub when you put it on first on your dry skin. You put it all over and then you rub it in. So you're getting like a pre-exfoliating feeling, and then you leave it on for what, like 20 minutes or something, and then when you wash it off with water, it scrubs and it feels so good and refreshing. I actually really like to use this in the morning because then it brightens up during the day instead of at night, because then I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you could use it at night too, but I just like it in the morning to just kind of like, I don't know, get my skin ready for the day, if that makes sense. So this is something that I'm definitely going to be using all fall and winter, and I'm going to start using it soon because my skin is definitely starting to get a little bit drier. Not sponsored, by the way. I got this when I was doing a sponsored thing, but not sponsored. I just love it. So next I have the Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel perfume. It's such a bougie perfume, but I've been using this perfume for 4 or 5 years. I don't know. It's my it's my scent. If you're looking for sort of a musky scent, not musty, musky, there's a difference. If you're looking for kind of like a deeper scent, something that's a little bit more mature, if you know what I mean, try this. It's amazing. I love it. It's kind of like a sweeter musky scent. Just very deep, and oh, I love it. And when I bought this in November, like 4 years ago. So it just kind of reminds me of this time of year, even though I use it all the time. It just reminds me of this time of year. So if you're looking for a deeper scent like this, I recommend it because it's beautiful. I have a moisturizer that I want to talk about for your body. This is the Nivea Smooth Daily Moisture Body Lotion. My skin gets so dry, and this stuff is amazing. It really hydrates my skin. It doesn't have like an offensive smell. It smells really nice, and it's got the shea butter, so it smells like that. Just wanted to talk about it because I get dry. I'm sure you get dry. That's all there is to it. Oh, another product that I wanted to talk about, but I can't find frickin' anywhere, but it's so necessary, is the L'Occitane foot cream. I think I left it at Ruben's house, but that stuff, holy crap. I get such dry feet, and I'm so weird about textures because if somebody snags dry skin, especially feet, but any dry skin against something and it goes, I get the chills and I freak out. I think I have like a phobia or something, but I highly recommend that foot cream. It is amazing. I'll put a picture here in this video so you can see what I'm talking about since I can't find it anywhere. It's awesome, and it's like the only foot cream that actually hydrates my feet and doesn't leave any snaggies left over. And then last but not least, I want to talk about candles because this wouldn't be a fall video without candles. Obviously, my favorite one, along with everyone else in the world, is Leaves. That is actually what I have burning back there. This is the best candle ever. I whip it out September 1st every single year. And then I also love the Marshmallow Fireside. This is actually one that I burn all year round. It's very fall, but to me, it's a good sweeter scent that I could have all year long, but it's so good. This is the one that I have lit at my boyfriend's house, and it just smells so freaking good. Another really good one, it's actually downstairs burning. I don't have it up here, but it's Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. Woo! That one is also really good. It's a little bit more pumpkin-y and more fall-y. So I'm not a big fan of like the overly sweet scents. I think it's called Cider Lane. I've got it in the hallway here, and it's a little bit too sweet. It's like overkill. Kind of gives me a little bit of a headache. So if you have any other ones that are like your go-tos, let me know them down below, and let me know what your fall favorites are. If there's anything that I mentioned that is your go-to for fall or just your go-to in general, let me know, because I think that's so interesting. I'd just love to know your favorites. That is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out with me today and getting all fall and festive and ready for this time of year. Let me know what kinds of videos you want to see from me for Halloween, and let me know what other fall tutorials you want to see. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out and watching this video. Please subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.